प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेत कृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोभिनेदुस् तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि यस्वानुभावमखिल श्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपमतिथिते सतां तमोन्दम् संसारिणां करुणय्याः पुराणगुह्यम् तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरोमुनूनाम् नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्ग्रये। नमो किञ्चनवित्ताय निवृत्तगुणवृत्तये आत्मारामाय शान्ताय कैवल्यपतये नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। श्रीमद् भागवतम फर्स्ट कैंटो सेकंड चैप्टर 22nd श्लोका। Chapter entitled Divinity and the Divine Science. अतो
Prabhuji,
वै कवयो
divine service, Prabhuji. It's divinity and divine service.
hold on. Divinity and Divine Science. What did I
It's
say?
written divine. No, Prabhuji,
Yeah.
it's divinity and divine service.
Oh, Divine Service.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Divine Service. Yeah, yeah. Divinity and Divine Service. Yeah. अतो वै कवयो नित्यं भक्तिं परमया मुदा वासुदेवे भगवते कुर्वन्त्यात्मप्रसादनीम् अतो वै कवयो नित्यं भक्तिं परमया मुदा वासुदेवे भगवते कुर्वन्त्यात्मप्रसादनीम् अतो वै कवयो नित्यं भक्तिं परमया मुधा वासुदेवे भगवते कवय कुर्वन्त्यात्मप्रसादनीम् अतः therefore why certainly Kavayaha, all transcendentalists, Nityam, from time immemorial, Bhaktim, service unto the Lord, Paramaya, supreme, Mudha, with great delight, Vasudeve, Sri Krishna, Bhagavati, the personality of Godhead, Kurvanti, to render, Atma, self, Prasadani, that which enlivens. Translation, certainly, therefore, certainly, since time immemorial, all transcendentalists have been rendering devotional service to Lord Krishna, the personality of Godhead, with great delight, because such devotional service is enlivening to the self. ओम अज्ञानातिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन अस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं दधाति स्वापदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ आमिन्ति नामिने। नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्ति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं अंगलंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरम्। आराध्य भगवान् व्रजेशतनयां तद्धाम बृन्दावनं रम्या काचिदुपासना व्रजवधू वर्गेण वा कल्पिता। श्रीमद्भागवतं रमानममलं प्रेमापुमार्दो महान् श्रीचैतन्यमहाप्रभोर्मतमिदं तत्रादरपरा। ध्येयं सदा परिभवग्रमभीष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं हरिविरिञ्चिनुतं शरण्यं प्रत्यार्दिहं प्रणतपालभवाब्दिभूतं वन्दे महापुरुषते चरणारविन्दं। त्यक्त्वा सुदुश्चुजसुरेप्सितराज्यलक्ष्मीं धर्मिष्ठ आर्यवचसा यदगादरण्यं मा मायामृगं दयितयेप्सित अन्यदावत् वन्दे महापुरुषते चरणारविन्दं। योऽन्तःप्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तान् सञ्जीवयत्य किल शक्ति धरस्वधाम्ना। अन्यां च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् पुराणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Mataji. Thank you very much for joining the call. Okay. So what is saying next to? Let's go to last shloka. Vidyate hridaya grandis, siddhyante sarva samshaya, kshiyante chasya karmani, दृष्ट एवात्मनीश्वरे. दृष्ट एव आत्मा ईश्वरे. दृष्टा means looking, taking. Looking as what? Eva Atma Ishvare means Atma, the soul is the master. Ishvara means controller or master. Only. Soul only is the controller. That's the whole idea. So there is a super soul for the universe, Brahmanda. There is a super soul in Brahmanda. There is a soul in Pindanda. Brahmanda, Pindanda. Pindanda means this body. Brahmanda means the universe. Whatever the ingredients are there in universe are also available in the body. This is a small universe, that's a bigger universe. Composition is same. Just like a ocean, uh, ocean of uh, water is there. Similarly, a drop of water is there. Qualitatively, both are same. Here also we can apply Achintya Beda Abeda Tattvam. Soul and super soul, Achintya Beda Abeda. Pindanda Brahmanda. Achintya Beda Abeda. Right? That proportionality is maintained. That system is maintained wherever you go. That's a big matter. This is a small matter. That's a big soul. This is a small soul. Right? So, point. What is the point? So, think that not the matter controls the soul. Of course, in the material world, once you dropped in, because matter is so big, you are so small. Sometimes matter controls. But still, in a sense, so spirit cannot, matter cannot control the soul completely because soul is superior. Soul is the master. I am the master of my body. I know how to use my body, where to use, when to use. I have full control, or at least some extent, not full control, but some control is there, isn't it? So when this understanding is there, that's what the sloka is. Drushta yavatmanishware, kshiyan tejasya karmani, drushta yavatma. When you see that the soul is the master and the controller, then you will do something on that lines. That makes, what is that? Uh, with Vidyate Hridaya Grandhis. Vidyate means breaking um, or cutting. Then cutting the knot. Chidyante Sarva Samshaya. Very important. We have got so many doubts. Unfortunately, we don't express that doubt. Yesterday, I went to the temple. Small girl. not even 3 years, maybe less than 3 years, definitely not more than 3 years. And after the lecture, the girl immediately got up, not even got up. Can I ask a question? She said. Wow, everybody turned to her. Who is this person asking a question? Everybody was silent. Nobody was asking any question. That girl raised her voice. Can I ask a question? Yes. She asked a question. Why did Krishna kill Vyomasura? Out of nowhere, she asked the question that why did Krishna kill Vyomasura, another demon in Vrindavan, right? What does that mean? Doubt, samshayas are there. So many doubts are there in us, but we never bother to ask. Why? Well, what is the loss? If I don't ask, what is the loss? If there is some seriously material or monetary loss is there, then I can ask. Suppose somebody stole 10,000 rupees from your account, or somebody stole something from your house. Will you keep quiet? Don't you ask? We'll ask the question. We'll raise the complaint or so many things we'll do. But here, the doubt is bothering you, but you don't ask. Hmm? So what the Goswami says is, when you think that the soul is the superior, then everything follows. I am Atma. I am the control of the spirit, matter. Having that knowledge, what do? You simply sit down, keep quiet. No, the real action starts from there. Okay, I am Atma. So what should I do now? I have to do something on that platform. Right? You won't be inactive. So like that. So now today what he's saying? Yeah, ato vai kavayo nityam bhaktim paramaya muda. Throughout the Vedic literature, through the history, kavayaha means the transcendentalists, the spiritualists who are interested in spiritual life, not in material life. Interested in spiritual lives, kavayo nityam bhaktim paramaya muda. They are doing bhakti. They are doing service to Krishna. Especially Bhagavatam is filled with bhakti. This is exclusive bhakti. But if you go out of Bhagavatam, in other Puranas, the living entities, the transcendentalists are surrendering to somebody. That you can see throughout. What to speak of that in this today in 2024 also, throughout the world, people are surrendered in some form of their God. But ultimately it's God. So they understood that there is some supreme power is there. They don't know, they don't have full details. They have some idea. With that idea, what they are doing, they are surrendering, trying to surrender in their own way. It may be little perverted, it will be wrong also. Still, they are doing. Surrender is there. You cannot be because you are because uh, our constitutional position is surrender. Otherwise, you cannot exist in this world because that is our constitutional position. Whether there or here, you have to surrender to somebody. Now the choice is there for you. You want to surrender to the dog or you surrender to the good God. I'm seeing from the window, the lady is taking two dogs with her. Even though the ropes are in her hand, but the dogs are controlling her. She thinks that I'm the controlling the dog. No, the dogs are controlling her. Right? So she surrendered to the dogs. She thinks that, well, dogs are surrendered to me. That's a big illusion. Biggest illusion. Otherwise, why would they do that? They think that because in the house nobody is surrendering to her, she left alone. So some controllership is there. So where she should show that controllership on the poor dogs. But in that case also, is she controlling the dogs? Not really, right? She has to touch their shit and put it in a bag and throw it in the dustbin. Who will do that? The servant only will do that, not the master. Servant only will do that. So she is a servant. So a choice is there for us. You want to surrender to the God or you want to surrender to the dog. There is no third position. No, no, no dog, no God. No, that won't be there. If it is not dog, there is some doggish people. That's all. But surrender is there. You have to do bhakti. Right? Who is not doing bhakti in the world? Tell me. If the prime minister is not doing, the chief minister not doing, if the Supreme Court judge is not, who is doing? Who is not surrendering to anybody? Who is not doing service to anybody? Everybody has to do. That's called divine service. Divinity is Krishna. Divine service is bhakti or dog service. Divine service or dog service. Right? So that cannot be escaped. So that's what Shuddha Goswami is throughout history. If you look at the Bhagavatam, filled with devotees, surrendered to Krishna. Why? How? Details only. Because the effect is there. Kurvanti Atma Prasadani. Why we have to do that? Because that is our constitutional position. That is our requirement also. Not that only constitutional position you will, whether you like it or don't like it, you have to do. No, it's not like that also. Prasadanim, Atma Prasadanim, Yena Atma Suprasidati. You, the Atma, will be satisfied, will be happy when you do that. In the morning, I was sharing a story of a student who came from India a few years back. I met him in the temple. He was telling his experience, how he how he could see Krishna in his short life of 5 years. Before that, he was not much interested, even though his mother was a devotee. Still, he was not interested. But when things happened, when he was taking the troubles, when he was undergoing the troubles, he surrendered to Krishna. And he said that, Prabhuji, I could see Krishna's hand. In last 5 years, Krishna helped me. Krishna tested me. Krishna punished me. Ultimately consoled me, comforted me. Krishna has, Krishna has guided me. Now I am here happy, sitting in Krishna temple, taking Krishna prasadam. This is such a wonderful journey for me. I will never leave Krishna. He said that. I will never leave Krishna. I cannot trade off Krishna with anything. Cannot exchange Krishna with anything. Just young boy, maybe around 23, 24. So in his own experience, he is chanting and he shared one important thing. When he was somewhere, going or attending some program. He overheard. Nobody told him, but he was overheard. Some two other people are talking here. And one of the persons, them telling the other person, said that you chant Hare Krishna one day, maybe 30 minutes. And you see that, you chant in the morning, you see that day how it will be. And next day, don't chant and see how that day will be. Just a simple test. Do it on yourself. Do it on your own. No hard and fast rule. Just chant. Sit down, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra for 30 minutes and observe the day on that, how it will go. One day, don't chant and observe. This is a test for you. You come back and tell me. That guy went and, don't know what happened. But this fellow heard. You overheard. Huh? What is this? So, but he got the message. Oh, let me try. Whatever he said that to that person, okay, let me try it. Let me try this. And he did that. And one day he didn't chant. And he was seeing the difference. Was seeing the difference. And again he chanted. Oh, wonderful. Continued. Wonderful. He could see the clear difference between no chanting and chanting. And he personally convinced. He personally convinced. But you know what happened? After some time he was chanting nicely. One day he happened to read the Namaparadas. Dashavida Namaparadas are there. 10 offenses of the holy name. And he read that. And he came to know that he is committing so many offenses of those things. Like not in inattentive chanting and what is that too? Chanting for materialistic desires and all those things are there. Misinterpreting the holy name, all these things is doing. Then he said, my God, I am chanting Hare Krishna and I am committing all these offenses, then I don't want to chant. And he stopped chanting. See, this is called whimsical. If you don't have a guru, if you don't approach a guru, well, this will happen. Yeah. So the problem is you should uh, should be guided by a guru. Approach a guru. That is very important. But I told him, no, chant. Whether you commit offense or don't offense. Holy name will take care of everything. Chant. And he's going to chant and he chant more rounds. So the point here, the connection is throughout the history, throughout the eternity, people are surrendering, especially to Krishna. The morning Prabhupada saying Krishna is all attractive. He attracts everybody, right? Why not everybody surrender to Krishna? It's only a matter of time. Everybody should be surrendered to him. Everybody should serve him. Everybody should look at him, look at his beauty. That's all. Just to look at his beauty. You will be fainted. Who will be attracted? Who will not be attracted? That's the point. His knowledge. Who will not be attracted? So, like that, throughout history, everybody is doing, especially the transcendentalists are surrendering to Krishna. If somebody is not surrendering to Krishna, that is misfortune. That's all. Not much can be said there. Simply very unfortunate. Time is not up. That's all. But otherwise, everybody has to surrender to Krishna and taste that surrender, the happiness in surrender. Mother serves the baby, kind of a surrender. She is overpowered by the love. The baby is surrendered to the mother. In return, the mother is surrendering to the baby. Looking at the baby's surrender, the mother is surrendering. What a wonderful experience, what a wonderful scene to be seen uh, between the surrendered and surrender. Who is surrendering to whom? Is the baby surrendered to the mom or mom surrendered to the baby? Who? It's a competition between them because the baby is completely surrendered. Even the mother slaps the baby, also the baby comes and hugs the mother. Generally, slaps, angry, mother is angry, they should run away. No, no, they come and hug the baby, mother. Hey, what is this? That's called no. There is no other way. There is no other place for you to go. If there is any other place to go, you may go. But there is no other place. That's what the baby knows. And comes, hugs the mother. Mommy. We have got that experience. As children, as parents, we have got that experience. Same thing is happening in the spiritual realm also. As souls, we don't have any other shelter. Only Him is the shelter. The more He, of course, He doesn't punish at all. The more we uh, undergo suffering, the more we surrender to Krishna, the more we remember to Krishna. That's why Kunti Maharani, she prayed for that. Tatra tatra jagat guru, bhavato darshanam, it's apunar bhava darshanam. She said that. Janma is various the CV. No, not that sloka. At the starting. Vipadatantuta jasva tatra tatra jagat guru. Bhavato darshanam etched apunar bhava darshanam. So when troubles are there, I am surrendering to you. If more troubles are there, I am seeing you face to face. That is the one effect. Right? Naturally, when troubles are there, everybody remembers Krishna or some their God. But that is not the greatness here. The greatness here is the next effect. When I have troubles, I am seeing you face to face. That problem is gone away. Or I forget the problems by looking at you. But the next effect is bhavato darshanam yatsyad apunar bhava darshanam. Because I am seeing you now, I don't have to see this material world again. That is the great effect. Here it's okay. Whether I see Krishna, no see Krishna, whether I undergo problem, that's fine. Somehow this time will pass. Nothing will stop here. Because I am suffering, everything will stand still. No. Time will pass. Sun rises, sun sets, everything. Seasons comes, everything is going on. Nothing will stop. Nothing will stop for anybody in this world. That's not great. The greatest thing is after you don't have to see this world again. That is why we have to come to Krishna. How many of are ready to come back to this world again? Is anybody, any volunteers? Well, Prabhuji, I'm okay. My home jewel is very wonderful. Water is coming, food is coming, rains are coming, everything nice. I want to come back again and again and again. How many of are there? Right? If anybody is there, yes. Tadastu. Prabhupada said, my blessings are there. Somebody wanted. Prabhupada said, if you don't follow Krishna consciousness, you will become a dog in your next life. Because America, right? America, dogs are, so nicely treated, more than better than their kids, better than anything. The dogs are America, the dog worshipping country. So they worship the dogs. They don't worship the God. Uh, if at all they go, sometimes whenever 6 months, 1 year, they go to Sunday church for evening for 1 2 hours. Done. But they worship the dog every day, morning, evening, afternoon, 3 times. Yashastri Sandhyam, Vande Guru Charanaravind, Vande Dog Charanaravind. In the morning, afternoon, I'll see. In the morning, whether they go to bathroom or not, but they take the dogs out and they take them to bathroom. They're so worshippers. Nice worship. Whatever the Americans worshipping, dog worshipping, if Indians follow worship God in that 1 millionth of it, they'll go to Krishna. You understand what I'm telling? Just like Americans worshipping the dogs with so much, uh, what do you call, uh, what is that? Cleanliness and punctuality. Yeah, punctuality. Devotional service means punctuality. Prabhupada said. Punctuality is very important. Time and place are very important. So they follow that. So punctual. As soon as they get up, they take the dog out and and in the afternoon they come. Sometimes they come from home, office and they take care of the dog and they go back. And in the evening, they Trisandhya, right? 1 millionth of their service, if we do to Krishna, we will go back to Krishna. Can we do that? We do Arti. When we do Arti, whenever we want. Can you do that to the dog? Whenever you want to, you'll take the dog out. Whenever you want to, you'll feed the dog. Can you do that? No. But feeding Krishna, whenever I want to. If I want, I'll do. Otherwise, I don't want. I don't want to feed Krishna. Because we don't see Krishna. You can see the dog, but you cannot see the God. Even though God is everywhere, God is available. God can be seen everywhere, anywhere. Without God, nothing is working. Your dog is also not working. But we are more convinced of dog than God. Right? So Prabhupada said, he said, yeah, I don't mind to become a dog. Prabhupada said, Tadastu. Got the blessings of who? Prabhupada. Don't know what happened to that person. I might have become a dog next life. The Prabhupada blessed. Right? The point is, yeah, surrendering. Surrendering to Krishna. That is eternally happening. And there is a reason for that also. Without reason, nothing happens. Without reason, we cannot do anything, right? What is the expectation? Why I have to do all these things? That should the ultimate goal, ultimate result should be there. That is called Atma Prasadani. That which enlivens, that which satisfies the Atma, soul, that we are. That means what is that satisfies us? Surrender to Krishna only satisfies us. Surrender to Krishna only makes us happy. Nothing else. Nothing else. Period. No discussion. Because we are seeing that. How? If something is happening, satisfying you, why are you changing? You are eating uh, whatever the food you like. You are eating, and that's so happy, so satisfying, so happy. Then next day you should eat the same, right? You should eat the same. But are you eating? No, you are changing. One time you went to one place sightseeing, so happy, wonderful. So why don't you come next day, next year? Again, 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 again. Why not? Because you said it's satisfying, happy. That means no, it's boring. Once it's done, it's boring. Go to next, go to next, go to next. Because this material world is like that. It will not, it will not make you happy or satisfied forever. But the same Bhagavatam, since last 5,000 years being recited, discussed, same pastimes, same Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, chanting every day, sometimes 100 rounds, 192 rounds, means 24 hours chanting. Why? Which work, same thing, repeated for 24 hours, you show me. Show me one thing. I will repeat 24 hours. I like a movie. Can you watch it for 24 hours? No. I like gulab jamun. Can you eat 100? No. That means what? There is a limitation. But whereas coming to Krishna, there is no limitation. Unlimited happiness. Rupa Goswami said, Tunde Tandavini Vitanute Tundhavali Labdhaye. Said that. Tunda means tongue. I need uh, thousands of tongues, millions of tongues, and millions of ears so that he can chant with that thousands of mouths and he can hear millions of ears because he's getting so much happiness for him. We are not getting that. It's a different issue. It doesn't connect us. What is this? With one tongue, 2 years, I so be bored, becoming when I am going to finish my 16 rounds. It is like for us, it is like that. But for him, it's not like that. I wish, they could extend for 48 hours so that I can chant. Whether it's day or night, he's chanting. Because that's giving the real satisfaction, the real happiness to the Atma. That is the point. Right? Certainly, therefore, since time immemorial, the transcendents have been rendering devotional service to Lord Krishna. Did I tell you yesterday or day before yesterday? Uh, I was reading. What is that? Bhajagovindam prayers. From top to bottom, 34 shlokas. So wonderful. I wish I could by heart all the shlokas, recite every day. I used to hear that Bhajagovindam prayers, the good olden days of All India Radio, every morning, 6:30, the Bhakti Ranjani program. All this would come. No boring. And now that time I don't know the meaning. Now I know the meaning. Each and every shloka. So relishing. Everything makes sense. Everything is practical. Everything can be experienced. What is that? Namasmarana Danyamupayam. The last concluding shloka he says that Namasmaranad Anyamupayam. Upaya means, right, the way. um, Anyamupayam, there is no other way. What is that? Other than Namasmarana. There is no other way. Namasmaranad Anyamupayam Nahi Pashyamo Ye Bhavatarani. Ye Bhavatarana. Bhava means this material world. Tarani means crossing over. You can't see. Nahi Pashyamo Ye Bhavatarani, to cross over this material world. You cannot see anything other than Namasmarana. Namasmarana Anyamupayam. Bhaja Govindam. Bhaja Govindam. Govindam Bhaja Mudamate. That is the sloka. Other than worshipping Krishna, other than chanting his holy name, you don't have any other way to cross over this material world. Shankaracharya is the greatest Mayavadi. He himself telling, where is the problem? Why we are not getting the conviction? That means our suffering is not ended yet. Still it is their account. Even though you got the opportunity to end your suffering, but your karma is so powerful that you cannot take up this because you are suffering. You are uh, suffering is there. Balance is there. So in this way, if we look into history, everybody surrendered. Prahlad, Dhruva, Prithu Maharaj, Narada Muni, Gajendra, Draupadi, Bhishma, Mrigari, Muchkunda, Ambarish, Yati, Vidura, Maitreya, Uddhava, Devahuti, Swayambhuvamanu. How many? Filled with people, filled with the history who are surrendered to Krishna and perfected their life. Right? Just go by history. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to experiment it. Just go by history. What they got, what they did, and in return, what they got. Try to understand. Right? So that's why. Ato why kavayo nityam bhaktim paramaya mudha. Mudha means pleasing. Uh, Great delight. So that is there. And it is experienceable. That's what it is. Susukham kartum avyayam. Susukham. Sitting at one place. Uh, the most laziest thing you can do in the world. Sit at one place. You don't have to move anywhere. Close your eyes. We all like to close our eyes, right? Chance is given, we close our eyes. If chance is given, we lay down. But don't lay down. Just sit down, close your eyes, and chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. That's the most laziest thing you can do. But you will get the highest destination. For a laziest thing, you will get the highest, the ultimate thing, happiness, while chanting, and you the highest destination going to Goloka Vrindavan. Simply one thing. Sthane sthita srutigatam tanvan manobhe. That's what. Sthane sthita. Just sit at wherever you are even 10,000 miles away. Tane chita, Srutigatam, just to hear. Just switch on your cell phone, just to hear. But Tanman Manobir, very important. Don't do multitasking. Tanu, Vak, mind. Tan, Man, Vak. Trikarnam. Mind, body, and soul. Words. Three ways. Dedicate, and happiness is guaranteed. Success is guaranteed. That's why we have to do. We shouldn't do just somebody told and I'll do it. No. Right? Can you do somebody told some anything you do? No. You also convinced to some extent. Otherwise you won't do. Without your conviction, you cannot do anything. At least 1% conviction, some acceptance, understanding is there, then only you are doing. Otherwise, why do you do? Just because he said I'll do, I did? No. So we also should think and we also apply our intelligence and then accept and do it. Okay. So let's see. Purport Prabhupada what he writes. The specialty of devotional service unto the personal advocate Lord Sri Krishna is specifically mentioned herein. Yeah, divine service, right? So this is divine service. So it should be mentioned. What is the power of divine service? Power of bhakti. One lifetime is not enough to describe the glories of bhakti. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is one chapter. What's the chapter name? Uh, the process of divine service. Yeah, the process of divine service. Nicely, Kaviraj Goswami is explaining how the whole service is. Yeah, yeah. Beautiful shloka. Krishna Bhakti Haya Abhideya Pradhana Bhakti Mukha Nirikshaka Karma Yoga Jnana Krishna Bhakti Haya Abhideya Pradhana Bhakti Mukta Nirikshaka Karma Yoga Jnana. Devotional service to Krishna is the chief function of the living entity. We, the living entities, what is our fundamental first and foremost duty? Not go to work, not earn money. That is not our fundamental duty. Chief function, devotional service to Krishna. Next, there are different methods for the liberation of the conditioned soul. This soul can be liberated in multiple ways, of course, to multiple destinations. What is that? Karma, Jnana, Yoga, and Bhakti. Four ways are there. But all others are dependent on Bhakti. I am a karmi. Then you have to become a karma yogi. I am a jnani. Then you have to become a jnana yogi. Jnana yoga. You have to do jnana yoga. Dhyani. uh, then you have to become dhyana yogi. You have to become a yogi. Tasmad yogi. Bhava Arjuna. Yogi means not putting our head down and legs up. No, that's not the yogi. The real yogi is one who surrendering and serving Krishna. Understanding, accepting, surrendering and serving Krishna. It's called yogi. So that's why bhakti or bhakti is a yogi, bhakti yogi. So in that way, So much explanation is given for on the devotional process. So now what is that? Lord Sri Krishna is the Swayam Rupa personality of Godhead and all other forms of God head being from beginning, from Srila Baldeva, Shankarshana, Vasudeva, Aniruddha, Pradyumna, and Narayana, and extending to the Purusha avatars, Guna avatars, Leela avatars, Yuga avatars, and many other thousands of manifestations of the personality of Godhead are Lord Sri Krishna's plenary portions and integrated parts. One sentence proposal summarized entire Brahma Samhita, entire Bhagavatam, only one sentence. Everything is there. Who is God? What are the incarnations? What is the Swamsha? What is the Vibhinnamsha? What is the Allah? What is Amsha? Right? So this is all Sambandha Jnana. Very important. Right? Very important. You don't know the Sambandha. If you don't know the relation, you cannot work. You cannot give your full effort. You should know the value. You earn $1, will get 83 rupees. What do you do? Right? If you invest in a bank, you will get so much return. What do you do? Bank is giving 50%, 100% interest. What do? You invest only few rupees, then you are not intelligent. You are convinced that this bank is going to give me 100% returns, 100% interest. What do? You sell, you sell off your properties, you sell off your house where you are living, take that amount, put it in that bank. Because later you can buy a better house, bigger house. Because their interest is coming. That is called intelligence. And no, 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 I don't do that. Let everybody do that, and I won't do that. I'm not that greedy. No, then you are not intelligent. That's all. Greedy part is there, but you are not intelligent. That's like that. This is like that. Yes. This Krishna Bhakti is like that. Everything is in that. Everything there is in that. An ultimate thing. How many returns? Wonderful. Immediate returns are there. Why don't you do it? No, no, no. I will think about it. That is the misfortune of the living entity. The greatest misfortune of the living entity is not coming to Krishna. That too knowingly. Being Indians, Hindus, Sanatanis, after knowing about Krishna, still we are not coming, still we are not giving full attention. That is our misfortune. Not that I am poor, I am uh, sick, I am whatever. That is not the misfortune. In one way, that is fortune, according to Kunti Maharani. That is the greatest misfortune, good fortune. But the greatest misfortune is knowingly I am not able to Krishna. Hari Hari Bifale Janam Guna, I know. मनुष्य जन्म पाया राधा कृष्ण ना भजिया जानिया सुनिया विषक खाइनु. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, I think, Arlojana stop. He was singing that. Hari Hari, विफले, विफला, विफला हो गया. हरि हरि विफले जन्म गुनाइनु. मनुष्य जन्म पाया. I have attained this human form of life. Radha Krishna na bhajiya. I have an opportunity. I know who is Radha and Krishna, but I have not worshipped them. That means what? Janiya, knowingly, Suniya, hearing, Vishakkainu. I know this is poison, which is written. And the bottle it is written, it's a poison. And it is full. And I opened the I opened the cap and I am drinking. What does that mean? You are a fool, number one. you are dying. It's a matter of time. Just you die. You're the most unfortunate. Because you are knowingly drinking the poison. Unknowingly drinking poison, okay, we can do something. But knowingly, what is that knowingly drinking the poison? Not worshipping Krishna, not coming to Krishna, not chanting the holy name. Jhaniya Juniya, Vishak Khainu. Vishak means Visham, poison. So that is the greatest misfortune. To be frank, there is no misfortune. Only one misfortune in this planet, in this creation. That is not coming to Krishna. Somehow, some way should come to Krishna. Okay, that's what he said. So now, the living entities are separated parts and parcels of the personality of Godhead. Therefore, Lord Sri Krishna is the original form of Godhead and he is the last word in the transcendence. Yes, everything stops at Krishna. In this world, everything is relative. Related, relative. But Krishna is absolute. Right? Absolute. Satyam param dhimahi. Param satyam dhimahi. Krishna is a param satyam. Absolute truth. Absolute father. Absolute everything. He is absolute everything. Rest of the thing is relative. Some relation. But whereas Krishna is the last word and right? The last word in the transcendence. Everything stops there. After that, nothing. After Krishna, there is nothing. There is nothing above Krishna. Once you reach Krishna, you finished everything. You're done. But if you are not reached Krishna, there is so much to go to Krishna. To do so many things to do. Go to Krishna. Yam labdva cha aparam labham manyate na adhikam tataha adhikam. Na adhikam. No adhikam. That's all. You got it. Everything. Right? So that's why Krishna is the last word in the transcendence. Thus, he is more attractive to higher transcendentalists who participate in the eternal pastimes of the Lord. In forms of the personality of Godhead, other than Sri Krishna and Valdeva, there is no facility for intimate personal contact as in the transcendental pastimes of the Lord at Vraja Bhumi. He is the ultimate, he is the absolute, at the same time is intimate. Intimate. You can have intimate connections with Krishna, intimate relationships. Shantadasya Sakya Vatsalya Madhurya. In these rasas, we can have intimate connection with Krishna. Even though he is ultimate, is absolute, is the highest. We are so lowest. Still you can have ultimate connection. What a what do you call unusual. Lowest you cannot connect to the highest. Lowest to lowest, highest is highest. So big, so much difference is there. Long distance. But we can have intimate connection. This is like a contradiction, controversy. You're too far, you're so far, but still you can connect intimately. That is called spirituality. 1 plus 1 is 0. 1 plus 1 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 1. 1. That's the spiritual science. Material science is 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 minus 1 is 0. But in spiritual science, 1 plus 1 is 1. 1 minus 1 is also 1. Contradiction. But this equation, this contradiction can be resolved in spirituality only, in matter mind. Like that. So yeah. So the transcendental pastimes of Lord Sri Krishna not newly accepted as argued by some less intelligent persons. His pastimes are eternal and are manifested in due course once in a day of Brahmaji, as the sun rises on the eastern horizon at the end of every 24 hours. Yeah. Every day, sunrise every 24 hours. Morning 6 o'clock, sun comes every 24 hours. We are seeing that, right? In the same way, Krishna is also appearing in the world, in this universe, every day, but not our day. In every day of Brahma. Every morning of Brahma, Krishna, like a sun, Krishna Surya Sama, Krishna is like Surya Sama, is appearing in the day of Brahma. Why? To give the light. Krishna hai Surya, Krishna hai Surya Sama, Maya hai Andhakar. To remove this Andhakar, sun is coming. Like that, Krishna is coming to this world to remove Maya. So if you want to remove Maya in our life also, we have to accept Krishna. Otherwise, we will be in the Maya, taking the kicks of Maya. Katinam, Katina Katidam, Maya, Durnideshas, Palitas, Durnideshas. Beautiful shloka. What is that? Tam ayataha. Beautiful shloka. Forgot that. Kamadinam Katina Katida, Palita Durnideshas, Tesham Jata Mayi, Na Karuna, Na Trupa, No Pashanti, Ustrijayeta Atayadupate, Sambradam Labda Buddhis, Tam ayata Saranam, Abhayam Mam, Yungshatma Dasye. Beautiful shloka. Oh my Lord, there is no limit to the unwanted orders of lusty desires. My mind is desiring so many things. There is no limit, unlimited. Kamadhinam kati, na katida. Although I have rendered these desires so much service, they have not shown any mercy to me. Isn't it? From the day took birth to till this moment, we have been serving. We have been served by others, we have been serving ourselves, but continuously is going on. Every moment, some never stops. Even in the dream also you are and doing something, desiring something. I have not been ashamed to serve them. Isn't it? Have you ever thought that? What kind of person I am? Why I am serving? Do I have any shame? We have been serving ourselves shamelessly. Hare Krishna. Huh? Nor I have even desired to give them up. I'm tired. I'm vexed up, but still desired. Did I ever develop a desire to give them up? Why? How long I'm going to do this? Krishna, please do something. I'm tired. I'm sick of these desires. One after the other, one after the millions of desires are coming. Can you please put a stop? Have you ever desired for that? We have desired. We have a desire. So why don't you do desire this also? Along with those so many desires, hundreds of thousands of desires, put this desire also. Krishna, please put a full stop to them. Krishna is fulfilling all other desires. Why can't he fulfill this desire? He will fulfill, but we never asked. That is the problem. We have never asked, and we don't know we have to ask for that also. We know ask to other things for other things, but not for this thing. So now I understood. Okay, let me ask Krishna, please put full stop to this endless chain of desires, life after life. Can you please? And he will do, because he has been doing whatever you have asked and you have experienced that. That's why you're asking. Why you're asking? Why are you going to the Balaji temple every year? Because last year you went, you asked something and he has given to you. And you got the taste and you are going again. Now you increased yearly twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times, 10 times every month, because you got the taste of asking and getting that. Now, why don't you ask for this? Can you please put full stop to it? No, we don't ask. Knowingly, we don't ask. I guarantee. Oh, if I ask that Krishna will, then what I'm going to do? How I will be happy? See, where is the problem? It is problem in us. Krishna gives whatever you ask. I guarantee you. A challenge. Krishna gives whatever you ask. It's only a matter of time. In this lifetime or next lifetime or next are 10 million or million lifetimes. After Krishna has to give whatever you ask. That's all. Huh? Yo vidadhati kaman. He's fulfilling all the desires of everybody. Chet- huh? Nityo nityanam chetana chetananam yeko bahunam yo vidadhati kaman. Upanishad. He is fulfilling your desires. So here now what he said, oh my lord, oh head of the Yadu dynasty, recently, however, my intelligence has been awakened by hearing Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, chanting Hare Krishna. Now my intelligence has awakened. Now I understood that what nonsense I have been doing since so many lifetimes. Now I am giving them up. Due to transcendental intelligence, I now refuse to obey the unwanted orders of the desires. And I now come to you to surrender myself at your fearless lotus feet. Kindly engage me in your personal service and save me. This is the beautiful prayer we should recite every day as a shloka and as the translation. By-hearted and wholeheartedly, as soon as you get up, we should recite. We should remember this. The intensity is there in that prayer. The meaning is there. The expression is there. The history is there. Right? So like that, uh, yeah. So what he said, Prabhupada, yeah, his pastimes are eternal and are uh, manifested in due course once in a day of Brahmaji, as the sun rises on the eastern horizon at the end of every 24 hours. So Krishna is coming. What is the time? Started at 9:30, right? 10:30. Okay. I thought 2 hours. Okay.
Started at
So
7:22.
yeah. Okay. So that's all. So what is the essence in the shloka? The essence of shloka is people have been doing surrendering to Krishna. Not today only. ISKCON has started in India in 2024. Oh, we have whether no, we don't know whether it's right or wrong. No, it is a eternal process. It's going on eternally, and we have got so much history. If you want to go to the Vedas, Puranas, Upanishads, Itihasas, everything you can check. Don't be scared that everybody is worshipping everybody else, but I am worshipping Krishna. What is this? You don't have to be in that doubt. It is there. Only thing we didn't get any chance to open any book. We didn't get chance to hear from any Krishna Bhakta. That's why the problem. Otherwise, it is there in the history. So, but whether it is there in the history or not, we can experience the effects of bhakti. That is also there. So what is the effect? You will be happy. You can see that. That's all. We can see that. You don't have to uh, hear to anybody. Just listen to somebody and then. Okay. Hare Krishna. So we'll stop here. Questions.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, many people go to Tirupati, right? For the for with their so many desires in their heart. Uh, and so Vishnu, I mean Tirupati God Vishnu, does he give according to their karma, or he overrides it?
You're all right.
Overrides,
Yes. He is the
but
only person who has power, right. He has the right. Nobody else has that right. So that's why he can override. Sorry. He can override the karma and he can give. He can remove the karma and he can do benediction. He can do anything. He is the only person who can do anything. Add, delete, subtract, cut to paste, whatever. Everything he will do.
but Prabhuji, but for other devtas it is not possible, right?
Not
They
possible.
see your karma and they give.
Exactly. They just manipulate. They just adjust. Put it here, put it
But
there.
Prabhuji, somewhere I heard that if something you get more than your karma, it will be gone in some way. Like, suppose you ask for more money. So that money, whichever extra you got more than your karma, that money will be spent in some of the expenses like medical or law expenses or some other expenses it will be spent. Is that true, Prabhuji?
Yeah, exactly. Yesterday, day before,
So that is
somewhere I
also
was.
true.
That is also
Both are
true.
true.
Yeah, both are true means what? What
So
is the
what is
other
the
one?
use of getting it? If it is more than if
Yeah,
it
that's
is
what you
more
should
than
know.
karma, what is the use of
Yeah,
it?
it's more than karma in the sense. I was giving an example. The example is according to my karma, I have to wear torn clothes. Okay, I have to wear rags. But somehow somebody gave in new clothes. Then what should I do? What I will do? I'll torn them and I'll
Of
wear.
course,
I will torn them and wear. Have you seen the people? They torn their clothes and they wear. Now it has become a fashion because that is their karma.
okay.
In the name of their fashion, in the name of fashion, they're tearing their clothes and they're wearing because that's their karma. You cannot escape. So like this also, your karma only $1,000, 1,000 rupees are there in your karma. But you get some 2,000 rupees, 1,000 rupees extra. What do? You spend somewhere on getting some more karma, some more bad karma. That's all. But your enjoyment is only 1,000. That's all. The rest is your suffering. If you are not spiritually oriented, then what do you do? If you are spiritually oriented, take that 1,000 and put it in, spend in Krishna service. That will deliver you, elevate you. But this is no, we don't know that. So this extra 1,000 will be utilized in Ugra karma to get more karma, more bad karma. So like that.
So best
It's
is,
clear.
I mean, the for the karmis instinct, not for us. That they should not even ask for anything. They should not because if they get extra, that will be taken away. So there is no point in asking.
No,
Let the
yes.
Vishnu decide what
No.
they should be given.
Yeah, that's fair. No. Kulshekar prays, give me my karma. Astadharme navasunuche naiva kamopabhoge. Yadbhavyam tadbhavati. Yadbhavyam tadbhavati. What is that next to? Purva karmanurupam. That's what it is. Yadbhavam tadbhavati purva karmanurupam. Whatever is supposed to come according to my karma, please give me that. Nothing extra, nothing more, nothing less. That's a devotee prayer. Don't ask anything extra. Krishna, I am ready. Give me whatever is supposed to come. But one thing I will ask, only one thing I will ask extra. What is that? Etat prardhyam mama bahumatam jarma janmantare pitat padamboha yugagata nischala bhakti rastu. Life after life, life
Correct.
after life. I want to become your devotee. I want to become your devotee.
And the
That's
best part for us is that, Prabhuji, our karma, we will get according to karma also, but at the same time, our karmas are getting burned. So actually, it is like we are getting more than our karma only. I mean, if you do Krishna Bhakti, that is the advantage
yeah.
I feel here. Because your karmas
Yes.
are getting burnt, right? So that's the
Yes.
best part.
Yes. Yes. So devotee is that's an
So,
intelligent prayer.
so double bonanza is there.
Exactly.
So we'll get
Yes.
actually more than what we deserve.
Ah. Yes. There is a nice
And
incident. Go ahead.
hmm, yeah, yeah, that's the
There is a nice incident in the Bhagavatam, not Mahabharata. The story of Sati Savitri will come. Sati Savitri, her husband died. What is his name? Ah, forgot his name. What is it? I'll get it. Ah, he died. Yamaraj came, taking the soul, and Savitri chasing Yamaraj.
Satyavan Prabhuji.
Satyavan, very good, thank you. Satyavan, right? So she was chasing him, but he says, I will give you everything except your husband. You ask everything, anything you give. So she asked, okay, give me a son. Okay, give and go. Then he stuck, done, right? She tricked him. Hey, without husband, how can I get a son? Ah, okay, take your husband. So devotee is like that. A devotee is like that. Krishna, please give me everything according to my karma, but give me your bhakti also. When Krishna gives bhakti, where is the karma? Gone. You understand? There is no karma. When bhakti comes, no karma. So devotee is like a Savitri. So he will ask, give me bhakti. I don't want anything, give me bhakti. When Krishna gives bhakti, everything is there. Everything we will get. You will become the rightful heir of the Krishna's property. What else you need? You have everything. So like that, who is intelligent in this creation? Only devotees are intelligent. Nobody else. Yeah, what is that? Buddha bhava samanvita. Krishna says that Buddha bhava samanvita. Only devotees are Buddha, intelligent. Everybody else is, I don't know what you call. You can call anything. Okay, Hare Krishna. Done. Any other questions?
Yeah, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu, Manish Prabhu.
ये ये 10 नाम अपराध जो इसमें व्यास देव जी ने लिखे हैं वो
Hmm.
भागवतम में कहीं मेंशन हुए हैं आई थिंक।
Mhm.
तो उसमें प्रभु जी ये एक जो है इसमें वो बोलते हैं उसमें शिव ब्रह्मादि देवताओं के नाम को भगवान नाम के समान अथवा उनसे भिन्न समझना ये
Yeah,
एक अपराध।
yes. Number one, that is the number one aparad. Yeah,
हम्म,
we should not consider, think that the names of devatas like
हम्म,
Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Indra, Chandra, Varna. You should not think that they are equal to, and they are should not think that they are equal and non-different. They say there is, you have to be very careful there. Sometimes we do that.
Yeah,
Sometimes we
because
have a,
a lot of people debate also. Even they have a different set of things.
yeah, they think that everything is same. You can do whatever you
Yeah.
want.
Yes. Yes.
But one more thing is they are independent.
Mm-hmm.
They're independent. Like Shiva is independent, Brahma is independent. I think next sloka is coming, that same only. And Vishnu is independent. No, there is a relation, connection. It's a clear understanding. You will find nowhere you will find this. Such a wonderful explanation. They are devatas. They have connection with the supreme, right? But they are not the supreme. They are the subordinates. So it's very clear, bro. I don't know why people are confused. They're unfortunate. That's why they're confused and they're confusing others. But Shastra is very clear.
एंड प्रभु जी जैसे लोग शिव जी को मानते हैं या गणेश जी को, तो ये लोग डायरेक्टली कृष्णा के पास जाके बोल सकते हैं कि इनको लिबरेट कर दो या इनको इनके कर्मा माफ कर दो, ऐसा रिक्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं क्या, या दे नीड टू आल्सो गो थ्रू द कंप्लीट प्रोसेस? शिव जी
आप
बोले ये मेरा बहुत बड़ा भक्त है, इसको दे दो लिबरेशन, मैं
आप
रिकमेंड कर रहा हूँ, कि
आप
जैसे
आप
पीएम को कोई बोल रहा है।
राइट, आप पूछे तो वो कर सकते। अब हम लोग ऐसा नहीं पूछ रहे ना।
यस यस।
We are not asking them. Yes, we go to Lord Shiva and Shivaya, give me liberation. Well, he said, I don't know. I cannot give you I cannot liberate you. I'll show you a place where I can liberate you, or I can
यस यस।
request. But you can, okay, I don't know anybody else. I know only Shiva. Shiva, I know only you. You are my supreme. You liberate me. I don't know, you do whatever you want, but you liberate me. Then what he will do? He will go there and ask, please liberate him. He knows the address
Yes,
and he
yes, he
knows
will.
how to approach. Yeah. He knows the address. He knows how to approach, how to request. He goes there and he will recommend you,
Yes,
and you will
yes.
get that. We can see that in so many places. For me, I tell you, I was the
Hmm.
worshipper of Ganesh.
Hmm.
I was a worshipper of Ganesh. Not a big fan, but I know only Ganesh. That's why I know. In the sense, the Ganesh is so famous area.
Hmm.
Okay, I worshiping Ganesh. One day I went to Ganesh so lazily. Ganesh, I don't know what is my requirement. I don't know. You do the something, whatever I needed. And I landed at Krishna within no time. Within maybe 1 month. Within 1 month, I landed at
Yes.
Krishna's feet. Ganesh took care of it because my prayer was sincere. My prayer was
Hmm.
innocent and sincere. That please give me the best thing for me. He gave me
Hmm.
the best thing. Done. Prabhuji, the
Yes,
problem is not outside. Problem is inside. We don't know what to pray for. We don't know whom to pray for.
yes, yes. I think majority is going for something else there.
Yeah, exactly. Going to the doctor and asking for the vegetables. Uh, How can you get
Yes, yes, sir.
like that?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Kamal Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
Dandat Pranam Prabhu. How are you? What's
या
happening?
गुड, या गुड प्रभु जी, इज
जब
गोइंग ऑन।
प्रभु जी जब तक आप लौट के आओगे, केवल प्रभु जी उसमें तेलुगु में मास्टर हो जाएंगे जब तक।
Yeah, yeah. By the time I come, he will be speaking Telugu.
प्रभु आई
So
एम
you are all
ट्राइंग।
yes, bro. You are all getting ready for Janmashtami. Sorry, what is that? Gauru Purnima?
Kids are doing some this thing, they practicing and
Drama.
Drama,
Even
drama.
adults
They are
are
doing.
doing Prabhuji.
There are two dramas. Let me see. I will join. I will be online available. I want to watch all entire function.
There are three dramas, Prabhuji. There are three
Really?
dramas.
Wow. So we will record nice, have a live session, and
It
yeah,
will be in the evening. Yeah, you can watch Prabhuji. It will be morning for you.
yeah. Little early, not a problem.
it will be very early.
Yeah, no problem. I'll be there. Okay, but please advertise nicely and Give the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to everybody, entire Mahanjwal. So you are all working very hard. So that should be disputed to everybody.
Prabhuji,
I don't know.
yeah.
Tell me.
Okay, finish Prabhuji what. Then I will go.
I'm sorry. No, I didn't get that.
No, finish that I will
No,
tell.
no, I'm just
Sorry,
asking. No, I'm asking, please encourage, inspire everybody, get at least one person, bring another person, so that they will get the mercy. Such a wonderful thing is, such wonderful service is happening in my home jewel, but not many people are taking advantage of it. I know they're not that fortunate, but at the same time, we can give that fortunate. We can make them fortunate. That's what I want to say. Let us make them fortunate. Let us distribute the good fortune by dragging them, pulling them, requesting them, begging them somehow. Yena tena prakarena mana Krishna niveshaya. Somehow we have to give them Krishna. That is our greatest responsibility. After knowing what is what, after knowing what is happening, that's my request to all of you. It's tough. Nityananda Prabhu used to go there and fall at their feet. Please chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. What is that? Falling at their feet, he is asking for chant Hare Krishna. Like that, if it is needed, yes, we fall at their feet. Please come to our program. Next Prasadam is there. Please come. One person. Our quota is one person. If we can bring one person, Krishna will be very happy. Because we are working for Krishna. Like that. Okay, yeah, go ahead now.
Prabhuji, 16 to 21 verses, 21 verses, yeah, 22 verses actually. We learned stages of bhakti, right?
Mhm.
So, shall I summarize, Prabhuji, what we learned actually in
Yeah, go
short?
ahead. Go ahead.
So, because it's so important actually, from this, because why I'm sharing, because I got to know where do I stand and what I need to do next, going to the next stage. That I understood actually after learning these stages. So, and then we can keep that as a goal. Okay, this is the stage I'm aiming for. So that way, it is important, I feel, to know what all the stages of the book. I feel. So the 16th verse, it was talking about uh, how one develops the ruchi for the Vasudev Katha, listening to the Vasudev Katha ruchi. So, how it happens? So, it happens with a Vaishnava who is compassionate towards other living entities, like our Bhagavan Prabhuji. He experienced the bhakti. He understood the importance of Krishna bhakti. Now he wants to give to others. So that is what the Satam Krupa is. So the Vaishnava, he will arrange a satsang, and now he wants to give it to the others. And then once he arranges the satsang, then the one who all one people who have come there, they get an opportunity to do the service to the devotee. And by doing this service, they develop the Vasudev Katharuchi. And when it accumulates, then one develops the faith. And this is best part is when one develops the faith, that is when your karma starts burning. And when this faith, at that faith, it will lead to sadhu sangha. Here, sadhu sangha means not only the association with the other devotee, but also surrendering to the guru and listening to his instruction. And then over a period, he will develop the desire for the bhajan kriya. That is when he starts. Now this bhajan kriya is an anartha that is explained in the next verse, that is in the 17th verse. So in the bhajan kriya, he starts chanting, he starts hearing more and more. And in our ISKCON, we do 16 rounds of chanting. And then that's when the anartha starts. And in the next verse, that is in the 18th verse, then it is explained about two stages of bhakti, that is anartha nivritti and nishtha. So here, not only he does bhajan kriya, he also serves the Bhagavatam person and also reads the Bhagavad book. And that's when almost all the anarthas are cleared, but not completely gone. There are four anarthas are there. Three are gone, but one is left. That will be cleared later. So next is Nishtha is developed. What is Nishtha is there is no hindrance in the doing the steady practice of bhakti. That is Nishtha. So to develop Nishtha, what is the requirement is all the anarthas should be gone, but not completely. Then the 19th verse, it talks about two stages of bhakti, that is Ruchi and Asakti. Here, uh, the lower two stages of guna, that is Rajoguna and Tamoguna, uh, they are gone. So lust, anger, greed, hatredness, that is all gone. So that is when one develops the Ruchi. What is Ruchi is there is an intense attraction to do the bhajan kriya or to do the deity worship. He's more interested in chanting. He literally develops the taste in the chanting. So that is what the ruchi stage is. Then next is the asakti. Of the Lord, and he has intense desire to please Krishna. That is asakti. Then the next verse is 1 to 20. Here the stages are about bhava and prema. So to develop bhava, here in last verse we saw that Raja and Tamo guna are gone. Now to develop the stage of bhava, one has to transcend the even stage of sattva guna. That is when one develops the bhava. Here mind becomes joyful and the mind gets completely satisfied here. That joyful nature, how did he get? That is because of the Ladini nature of the Krishna. That is internal potency. And then is the prema. That is the last stage of the bhakti. Here, the person not only can experience, but also now he can eye to eye see Krishna. Here he can see the form, he can see the pastimes, qualities, power, sweetness, everything about Krishna. And this is nothing but Harer Madhurya. And here he gets complete satisfaction. And here many things happen. That is, until now he always had that doubt. By doing this process of bhakti, will I be able to reach the ultimate stage? Even I had this doubt. Even I asked him many times, Prabhuji, is this ABCD doing or 16 rounds of chanting, is this enough to get the ultimate stage? Yes, that doubt is there, always there actually from the beginning. But we have overcome it because we have the faith in our acharyas, we have the faith in the parampara. That's why we have overcome that doubt, but it is not completely gone. So that doubt gets completely cleared in this stage of prema, and here all the karmas are vanished. Not only the karmas of our last life and the present life, but also tendency to do the new karmas, that is karma vasana, that is also gone. And next is the reactions of all the prema. So this was explaining 1.221. Next is the last verse that we learned today, that is the 22 verse. So what does the intelligent person do? He will perform bhakti to that to Krishna bhakti with great joy to get this joy. So that is the conclusion from 16 to 22. So so what does it tell us about? Doing the Krishna bhakti with joy to get the ultimate joy and satisfaction to the heart. That is the what we learned. That is the what is our parodharma. That is doing loving devotional services without any motivation and uninterrupted. Uninterrupted to get the country. That's it. Prabhu.
Hare Hare.
Hare
Wonderful
Krishna,
summary,
Prabhu.
Amma. Hare Krishna. Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Hare
You
Krishna.
know,
Prabhuji.
Yeah.
are you able to hear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Wonderful summary. Nice. Keep it up. Keep it up. Good job. Good job. So yeah, that's 8 or 9 stages of bhakti. In the, how many? 4, 6, 7, 7 slokas. Yes. Don't know how many of you understood, but if you can go through it, you will. So this you have to do some personal work, not just hearing. There is some more extra work other than hearing needed here. Take a paper and pen, just introspect. What the shloka, what is the meaning? You have internet in front of you. Bhagavatam is in front of you. You have a paper and pen. Only thing you have to have some desire and have some time, some inquisitiveness, and then you will. Because I tell you what I always tell. I learned something. What is the proof? The proof is only one proof. Unless you explain to somebody else such that he should understand. I'll explain, but he won't understand anything. That means you didn't understand anything. Well, I understood everything, but I explained he didn't know. If he did not understand means it is your problem. You did not understand. That's why he did not understand. If you understood, he will understand. So the qualification for our understanding is the other person's understanding. That is the level of learning, understanding. You get it? Well,
But
Prabhuji, I
sometimes
heard
it is,
Shiv.
Prabhuji.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah.
no,
But
someday what
sometimes, no,
happened?
Prabhuji, you
Yeah,
want to share.
go
Say,
ahead.
Prabhuji.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. But sometimes we share our understanding because you have benefited from it and now you want others to understand it.
Okay,
There
that's
is so
okay.
much joy in that also.
That's fine. That is there. Okay, that's apart from that. I'm telling. Generally, will say, well, I heard Bhagavatam. I heard everything. I heard it everything. I understood everything. So, what is the proof? What is the proof that you understood? The real proof is if you explain to somebody else, the other person should understand. Then only you understood. Till that time, you have not understood. Very simple. Got it? It's a very, heavy in the sense. That's one Maharaj told. We are learning now, so how do we know that? Well, I understood. So that is the criteria. So like that, please spend some time, personal time. Swadhyaya pravachanabhyam napramaditavyam. Upanishad. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad is telling that. Swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na apramaditavyam. So that means you should not neglect your self-learning and teaching to others. It is like giving food to somebody else. I am earning and I am feeding. It is like that. Don't earn just for yourself and just don't feed without earning. Two things are there. First, you have to earn and then feed, donate. Like that, you study on your own. You may here and there. That's fine. At the same time, you have to study on your own. Not reading. You have to study on your own. Study means everything involved in that. The big word study. So like that. Okay. Very good, Amma. Thank you. Enka, anything else?
Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Prabhuji,
Okay.
shall I share you one incident? You know this Iyengar yoga, Prabhuji?
Ayambar?
Iyengar yoga, very famous
Ayangar.
yoga.
Yeah, I know. Yoga Guru. Yeah, I know. Ayangar. What is
Uh,
BKS Ayangar?
so this, yeah, right. So he was in his 90s and he was almost close to his deathbed. And then Radhanath Swami, he went to meet him.
Yeah.
So that Iyengar Prabhuji, he was sharing actually that all his life he just taught that physical form of yoga, only those asanas he taught to the world. And he was having so much regret that the last three stage, that is Dhyan, Dharana and Samadhi, he did not even mention in his book. He was feeling so bad about it. And then Radhanath Swami, he told them, do it now. And then, even though he was in his deathbed, Prabhuji, he wrote books, and that in that he mentioned that one should that more than doing this physical asanas, the most important of Ashtanga Yoga is meditating on the God. And then after his book got published, then he died.
Wow.
So few people they realized it later.
Yeah. Yes. Many people are like that. Yeah. Nowadays. But he realized because he met Guru. So yeah. Nice. Okay.
But Prabhuji,
Shall we
as
end
you
it?
said, no,
Uh,
you have done fantastic job, Prabhuji, that spreading this knowledge, as you said, no, uh, Krishna Bhakti, you are giving, you gave it to others, you gave it to us. That is really nice, Prabhuji. But then we see that people are not ready to accept it, Prabhuji. It's not that easy, I feel. I mean, I see my own friends, Prabhuji. I mean, I always invite them, but then they always come for the when there is big celebration and all. But then they have this reluctance, Prabhuji, because they have their belief what they have been believing from so long. They don't want to believe that Krishna can be the supreme God. They have belief in their own uh, bhakti, like what they have been doing. And for them, bhakti is never loving devotional service. It's always about karma kanda. That is what their definition of bhakti is, Prabhuji. So changing that is, it's not that easy, Prabhuji.
yeah. I know. Yeah. That is it's like an uphill task. But we are trying our level best, whatever to the extent we understood. To that extent we are trying. We'll see. Whatever, but I could see some results in the form of you nice devotees. Have some faith on me, and you're spending some time, your energy. That's just a real satisfaction and success of life. If one person wholeheartedly accepts our life is successful, one person. We don't need hundreds and thousands, only one person. Then I am successful, the other person is successful. And he will make 1,000. I may make only one, but he may or she may make thousands.
You're like, okay.
Huh? Yeah. So like that. So you are all there. So I know. So you will deliver me. By delivering so many others, you will deliver me also. So I have that faith.
Surely, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. 11:30 means so 9, 10, 11, 1.5 hour. So shall we end it here?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Thank you,
You,
Prabhuji.
thank you. Yours is 8 o'clock, huh? 8:30.
9 o'clock.
9, huh? For you?
Right. Yeah.
11:30. I always confused. Okay. Yeah, right. Okay. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam.